talking about is a modern future where we're moving now to e-identity, where every person in the country will be identified by a unique identifier. And that all our services go digital, and very soon the country will go paperless and cashless. That is what we are talking about. The future we're talking about is a modern future where we're moving now to e-identity, where every person in the country will be identified by a unique identifier. And that all our services go digital, and very soon the country will go paperless and cashless. That is what we are talking about.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 16. It reads, "Error and darkness had their beginning together with sinners, and evil shall wax old with them that glory therein." Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is a brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another video, another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So first and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises. Kal Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akah Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders, a great millstone, a true well. Peace and blessings and salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so no more than ever for this truth. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites who may look like the other nations, but are Israel through their forefatherly lineage, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Aquatia Mochisi sisters. Alright? So, Rowley boy, I haven't got a title for this as yet, but you all see the little clip there, and I have another clip there. I have another clip to play during the course of the lesson, Another clip there, and we'll just be going through this lesson through the spirit, wherever Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai direct me to is where I'm going to go. Alright, is where I'm going to go with this lesson. Alright, and Rowley going down the road, your good Prime Minister, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Negroes, your good Prime Minister, your beloved Prime Minister, yeah? This man that you so-called Negroes put so much faith in, this man is driving you all into the abyss. This man is driving you all into a road, that there is no return. Alright, he's driving it to a destination of no return. Alright, a one-way ticket to destruction. Alright, because this man is doing the bidding of the elite, right? Which he has to. He has to dance to the tune of the elites, because this what he is speaking about is where the whole world is going into. Alright? Is where the whole world is going into. Alright, and many be there that find that road. Alright? Bear with me. Alright, many be there that is going to go down that road. Alright? And as I say, he is doing the bidding of the elites. He had to dance to the tune of the elites. Alright? He cannot do any different. Alright, let's just put it that way. He cannot do any different, because if he does so, his life is on the line. Bet your bottom dollar, his life is on the line. Yeah? And this is the thing here, you know. This is the thing here. It's all about what? It's all about getting that gain, that money, you know. Rowley sell out his people for what? For 30 pieces of silver. Alright? But it is what it is, you know. This is what had to take place in order for prophecy to be fulfilled. All right, speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecy, you know, for they are faithful and true. All right, 2 Chronicles 15:1. All right, and this is the thing that we have been telling you all, you know, we have been warning you all right, what the elites, what is their true agenda, and you know, the powers that be, they will be using the politicians and whatnot, you know, to bring the agenda to the forefront, to make sure that the agenda has been established. You understand? Because at the end of it all, you know, these elites, they control these politicians. All right, they control these politicians. Yeah. So let me just go to, because I don't want to stay too long with this video. So just bear with me, and I will go to another video, and we will just go through some scriptures, you know, and give praises and thanks. All right, so bear with me.
All afternoon, you will not believe what it is. It was the presentation of Michael Anisette, who spoke about the e-identity and the call for the use of technology being online.
I was in Estonia, and I was amazed by the ability of a small...
No, mind these Michael Anisette and all of these guys, you know, these so-called prominent men in society, you know, they are all a bunch of sellout niggas. They are all a bunch of house niggas. All right. You know, they all a bunch of stooges. Yeah, these men are controlled. These men are puppets. Okay, and the people like these, so is who is going to lead the own people down a path of destruction. All right, all because, you know, the all suck up to the oppressor. Yeah, the scripture say, envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. And this is what they are doing. This is what, you know, because he envying the oppressor, man. Right? Because he watching the oppressor and their system and whatnot, so forth, and the false illusion of conveniency that the system is providing to the people. All right, you know, and he is jealous in that, because with people like them, so Michael and Satan and them, so, you know, and you know, people of such likes, you know, this one who Yahba Hashem Yashai take back to the spirit world, Ricardo Welch, the gladiator and whatnot, so forth, you know. These is the ones, you know, that is always push a notion, push ahead, you know, that always make a statement that Trinidad, you know, Trinidad is backward, and we always tend to get with the program with the rest of the nations. You know, we always tend to be last in line, and this and that and that and that and the other. You know, we need to do more improvements. You know, with our infrastructure and technology and all these things, in order to be on par with these other first world nations and whatnot, so forth, so forth. You know, this there is where it is here. All right, these people, you know, these guys, you know, they envy their oppressor. All right, They envy their oppressor. Let's continue.
European country and the ability of using the technology to really make life easy for everybody.
Convenience.
And
Convenience, right? That is the disguise. Convenience. That is the whole disguise there. All right? There is the whole thing there. This that disguise to entrap you all, to entrap the 2/3. All right, the ones who always red and ready, you know, waiting patiently for the next election and whatnot, so forth. All right, because this was in the manifesto from since 2015. This e-identity that they're speaking about, you know, that we're going to get into. This was in the manifesto from since 2015. All right, I can remember following the 2015 general election and what have you, so forth. You know, and this was part. This was it. All right. This was part. This was on the agenda. This was on Rowley's manifesto. All right. Continuing.
the issue of creating an e-identity for each citizen and permanent resident that is mandatory to access government services and control by the government. How do we have a...
Yeah, and controlled by the government, which really and truly is really controlled by the elite. All right? Because total control is their agenda. The elites that be, total control is their agenda. All right? They want to be able to have control of everything, you know, control of your purchase, all right? Control of your medical, you know, your medical, all your medicine and whatnot, so forth, you know. They want to have total control of how you eat, how you sleep, everything. All right. This e-identity, which is actually right, your digital ID, which is actually going to come into the form of that C-HIP. It is going to evolve into the form of that C-HIP. All right. This is what these people. This is what this man, along with Rowley and the likes, this is what they are endorsing. All right.
Unique identity for each citizen and permanent resident. Need to work towards that immediately, and that can be done immediately.
It's interesting that this has come from Labour. I was very intrigued that this has come from Labour. And he also mentioned Estonia, which tells me that we are all on the same wavelength. Estonia is a country about the same size as Trinidad and Tobago in terms of its population. It has a slightly bigger economy, a little bigger economy.
And I believe Estonia is part of the European Union. I want to believe so. Come on, S2. Yeah, let's see that. Let's see that. All right. It says Estonia, a country in Northern Europe, borders the Baltic Sea and Gulf of Finland, including more than 1,500 islands, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. If they use the euros because they are part of the European Union, which is part of the beast. All right, so good. So good. This just confirms it. All right, just by this year, the currency, because in order for you to be using the euro dollar, you have to be a part of the European Union. All right, which is the beast. All right. Because the beast, pursuant to Revelation 13, Revelation 17 and what have you, all right, is actually the European Union, the EU, and NATO. All right, NATO is the military arm of the beast. All right, so it says the currency in Estonia is the euro as the official legal tender. In Estonia, the euro is officially recognized by the Estonian government, meaning you can use it to settle all blah 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 blah. But let me see. Bear with me. I want to see. The insane. Let me see. Bear with me. Is Estonia a part? All right, this is what I want. Okay, Estonia became an EU member state in 2004 after 6 years of accession negotiations. At the same time, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Slovenia, Malta, and Cyprus joined the EU in the 24th of August. No, this is just a thing, right? Right, so, good. So, Estonia is part of the EU, all right? They are a full member of EU, all right? So,
economy, and it's one of the small European countries on the Baltic. I've met with the president of Estonia.
All right, so this nigga here watching in front of your face here, this nigga, he envy his oppressors and choosing of their ways, but at the same time, he has no choice. He has no choice. All right, let's go.
We had twice. First at CARICOM, and then another time in the bilateral at the UN. Mr. Anisek is quite right when he says that he discovered that Estonia is such a well-run country on the basis of that e-identity, and it provides such, I won't use the word easy, but I say effective management of the issues that population experience.
All right, which is what they could be able to control. They could be able to have full control and full monitoring of the citizens and whatnot, so forth, so forth. All right? Because that is what I want. That is what I really want.
Nothing will make us perform better
Yeah.
than a transformation where public governance and administration is based on e-identity. An e-identity system. Once you had tapped anywhere in the system acknowledges you, and anywhere else you go, you're identified. In everything that you, the president of Estonia.
Yeah, that. So they know where you is, wherever you is, you understand? Who you is, all right, in real time. Yeah, in real time. Because that e-identity, all right, that special, unique identity that is going to have, you know, it's also going to be connected to your social media use. All right, you see, they're looking to they're already bringing in the framework for censorship and whatnot, for monitoring of social media, you know, all these social media platforms and whatnot, such as Facebook and Twitter and WhatsApp and all these things, you know, and in order for you to access it, you know, you have to have that, you have to be a part of the system. All right, so which means you have to have that identity. All right, that e-identity, that unique identity. All right, continuing.
The way the system works in Estonia is if a person collapses on the pavement, anybody pick up that person, and the authorities, like a paramedic or somebody, That person is carrying the equivalent of an ID card, and they would know everything they need to know about you right then and there, from your blood group, your address, your where you, all the data about you is there. So immediately you are allowing certain things to happen with you if you have that e-identity. The government of Estonia has
what is that you're allowing? You're allowing yourself to be one with the beast. That is what it is. You understand? Because you heard what Anisat was saying, you know, that that the government need to make this thing mandatory. So, there is going to do it. There is going to make it mandatory. And when they make it mandatory, because oh Lord. Let's take a look at. I'll come back to the thing. But I had to come to the scripture here to explain something here. Not Revelation 15, Revelation 13, and I believe it's from 14. All right. Okay, so we will start at verse 12. Revelation 13:12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, which was the Roman Empire. All right. They exercised all the measures and whatnot that was at the Roman Empire, the ancient Roman Empire. All right, the same measures and whatnot is the same thing they come back with in this new and revised Roman Empire. All right, which is really institutionalized, capitalized. Its capital is actually America, Babylon the Great. All right, for lack of better words. All right, I ain't no big wordsmith. Just try my best to do the works as best as my ability could provide me with. All right, so it says, and he caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast. All right, and this is what Rowley is bringing his people towards. All right, this is what Rowley is bringing his people towards, whose deadly wound was healed, and he doeth great wonders. All right, and he doeth great wonders. All right, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven, which is the atomic bomb. All right, on the earth in the sight of men. But verse 14 now, to come to the point, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. All right, because with this e-identity and the so-called convenience that is going to be bringing towards you, all right, that though the people is going to watch these things as miracles. All right, the people is going to look at these things as miracles. You know, the government find a solution to have all my information in one thing, in one go. You know, I don't need to have this identification separate from this. And you know, everything is secured in this little thing here underneath my skin. All right. Not just the brain chip with Elon Musk and them bringing about, you know, and helping you to be able to see and to walk, and you know, helping you with the disabilities and whatnot. Not just only those things is going to be looked at as miracles, but having the convenience, you know, these things is also going to be looked at as miracles. All right, but he said what? And he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. All right, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had a deadly wound, which had a deadly wound by a sword and did live. And he gave power to, and he had power, Salakia, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. All right, the image is his system. All right, the image of the beast, because the beast is EU and NATO, and the image is the system. All right, the system that follows right behind them. Okay, and yeah. He had power to give life unto the image. All right, because why? They are in power. All right, they are in power. They are in rulership. They are the ones that ruling the earth right now. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, all right, through the draconian laws and what have you, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And when I mean that would kill, that would kill, become a blue letter, don't really go into it on my phone, I don't really go into it as deep as in the computer. That word kill goes into ostracize. Let me see if I can get the meaning of that word, or the word ostracize. I hope I could spell it correctly. All right, I think, yeah. So let's see, ostracize. All right, good. Ostracize. All right, it means to exclude from a society or group. All right, exclude, shun, spurn, cold shoulder. Them friggin' critters on them. Yeah, cold shoulder, to cast off, to blackball, to avoid. All right, so we got the point, to banish, to exile, disfellowship, excommunicate, all right, to freeze out. So this is the situation here. When I said, and that anyone who would not worship the beast should be killed, it goes into being ostracized. All right, so where you wouldn't be able to participate in society, all right, because they do not have that e-identity, which is really going to boil all the way down to that C-hip. All right, that identity is not going to be on your phone, and is not going to stay on your phone. All right, because there's going to come with all the deceits and the deceit and whatnot, so forth, in order for them to justify that every citizen must have this identity implanted in you, which is the C-hip, all right, and come with the draconian measures that if you don't have it, you're going to be labeled a terrorist and whatnot, so forth, because this e-identity is not just only your driver's license and all these things, This e-identity, you will need this e-identity in order for you to have not just only government services, but also you will need it for your house and all. The very house that you're living in. Because with the e-identity is what is going to be using to tokenize all. Oh boy, wow. That is what is going to need in order to be able to tokenize all your belongings, because your belongings will have to be tokenized in the digital system to prove for you to prove that that these property is yours and whatnot. So, hey boy, this is what this mad fuck is bringing. But again, he has no choice. All right, he has no choice. So going back to the video.
Tobago, at our request that we want to pattern our system, that transformation that Winston spoke about. We said to Estonia, this is what we want to do with Trinidad and Tobago. This is what will change Trinidad. The government of Estonia said, we will try to help you. And if there is one thing, one transformational thing that I hope would be endorsed by this committee's work, is that we move the mountain of paper pushing that takes place in this country in the pretense of monitoring and accountability, and replace it by a system of e-identity.
Yeah, to monitor and control everything. Because really and truly, with paper, with a paper system, all right, a system that has to follow the paper trail, which is actually like a analog system. If you understand where I'm coming from, with that, they don't have control over the masses, all right. They don't have control over the masses, and they do not know how much of the people make up the masses. But with that digital system and that e-identity, everything is going to be linked up to the whole beehive system, which is the blockchain and whatnot, so forth. All right, where they knowing everything, every purchase that you make and what have you, so forth. Every single thing they can be able to monitor and whatnot through that blockchain technology. All right, on time, in time, real time. There is where it is. This is what it is.
Where all 1.4 million of us would have our unique identifier and start from there all kinds of possibilities.
One more thing also too, because and hey, what I want to say also, with the controlling, it ain't gonna have no more black market. All right, nothing would be on any black market. All right, they look at all that is what they're trying to cut out too. We're not no black market. All right. We all know too, one next thing too, the government, they are the biggest drug dealers. All right. They are the biggest drug pushers. All right. The world governments are the biggest drug pushers. So all these drug lord and whatnot, so forth, who doing the thing and whatnot, so forth. All right. They wouldn't be able to go go unnoticed anymore. All right. Because now you would have the government having total control, because don't get it twisted, the drug trade is still going to continue, But it's just that it ain't going to have nothing about this cartel and that cartel and the other cartel. All right, the cartel, the cartel will be the true cartels. It ain't going to have no splinter cell cartels and whatnot, so forth. It's going to be the true cartels running all the show, which is the banking elites. All right? Boy, oh boy.
It would have been so easy for the government to put the money in the bank accounts of all the people who were entitled to have it if we had that system. Because that system would have identified you as the employer. It would have identified you at NIS. It would identify you as a person saying, I'm not employed and therefore I qualify.
You see?
For this
you see?
award.
Which goes back to Proverbs 1. We talking about it, you understand? Because it trickling down with that identity. It trickling down from the government, to these businesses, the employer, the employee, all right? Those who even unemployed and they're getting government assistance and whatnot, so forth. So now they will be able to, because hey, it's all about control. All right. So now the government could instruct. The government could instruct and mandate that the employers, they put stipulations on what the people could use the digital currency for and whatnot, so forth, All right? Even onto the ones who are receiving government assistance and what have you. You guys in for a fucking nightmare, man.
For this relief, the current system of pushing paper without the identity and the use of technology facilitates corruption and waste. And therefore, if we go to what the modern technology allows us to do, we could save significant amounts of resources simply by doing it. It's like in the medical arena, where if you have a drug that is targeting certain cells in your body, you want to know that when the drug is administered, it is getting to those cells. Otherwise, you're wasting your attempt at administering medication. We have great possibilities here, and I'm so excited of hearing what I've heard this evening. One, on the depth of the consultation. Two, the breadth of how far we want it. I'm looking forward to the draft that is going to come from all this work, because we are really, notwithstanding what the virus is doing to us in terms of our fear and trepidation in dealing with it, but the other side of that coin, which is, it has forced us to examine ourselves, and it may be forcing us to transform to that place where we always wanted to be.
Yeah, with the last thing, because he mentioned the situation that was taking place throughout the whole world, because this helped speed it up, right? We all know the sickness that was going across the whole world now, boy, and unaliving millions of people, all right? Here we say in the last piece there, because of that, it helped them it helped them now, it gave them that bigger push now, that boost, in order for them to, to get where they want to be. And where they actually want to be is here. Revelation 13:16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. This is where they really want to be. This is what they really want to accomplish, that mark, that charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. This is what they want. This is what they want. All right? And they're coming to you with what? With the deceivableness, all right? With the deceivableness of convenience. Yeah? With the deceivableness of convenience. Yeah? That's why, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Yeah, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, we are not ignorant of Esau and Rowley and them. We're not ignorant of the plans and what the intentions, the wicked intentions. All right, they can come all smooth talk and whatnot, so forth, as in Proverbs. Let me see something here. Is Proverbs 26:25 or 24? Let me see 25. Salakia 26. Let me see. No, it's actually 26:25. All right, 26:25 Proverbs. It reads, "When he speaketh fear, believe him not." All right? You can come all with his sweet talk and whatnot, so forth, and try to talk about his convenience and this and that and the other. Nigga, you ain't catching the elect with that shit. All right? When he speaketh fear, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. All right? Whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. All right? And this is what is going to this is what is going to take place. Well, we hopefully, like, we see in it. All right, the Lord Yahweh He gave us the discernment to see it. All right, but the 2/3 they will be caught by it, and when they get caught, then they're going to understand. Only when they get caught by it and the fall in the trap, then they're going to understand. But it's going to be too late. All right? Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. Rowley, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. And he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. All right? This is what it is. Verse 28, a lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it. And a flattering mouth worketh ruin. And this is what you're doing. You fluttering with your lips, and work it, and you're ruining your people. You bringing your people to ruins. All right? You actually bringing your people to ruins. Yeah? You have a wicked mind. A wicked mind. What the scripture say? Yeah? What the scripture say concerning that? Jeremiah 17:9. Jeremiah 17:9, it reads, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?" All right? Your mind is desperately wicked above all things, Rowley. All right? Who can know it? Will the Lord say, "I, the Lord, search the heart and try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways, and according to the fruit of his doings. As the partridge sitteth on eggs, and hatcheth them not, so is he that getteth riches, and not by right shall leave them in the midst of his days, and at his end shall be a fool. Yeah? Because we know, we the prophets, we know, we the men of Great Millstone here in Trinidad, we know that you sell out. We know that you took out, we know that you receive a big, big purse, a big, big bag to bring your whole people, to bring your whole nation, all right, under the clutches of Esau by their wicked devices. All right, and he is going to be judged for it. All right. Your covenant with death and hell is going to be disannulled. You understand what I'm saying? And all you Israelite, you've been mocking and scoffing and whatnot, so forth. You all is going to get caught with your pants down. And you know when you get caught with your pants down, then you're going to know that a prophet had been amongst you. Because we told you these things. All right, we told you these things. But you all still ain't going to hear. You all still ain't going to listen. That's why I'm going to end it off with this. Going back to Revelation. I didn't want to make this too long. I've done 41 minutes in it already. But it is what it is, Revelation 10. No, what the hell do me, boy? Revelation 14 and 10. Actually 9. Revelation 14 and 9. And a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, all right, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of his holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. This is what is going to take place with all those who go and take that sihep. Yeah? This is what is going to take place with all those that take that sihep. Because this is what this whole e-identity, this is where it boiling down to. That sihep. All right? That sihep. Okay? Because where he ain't telling you, he telling about all that convenience is going to bring to you. But he ain't telling you that e-identity, all right? Because, that e-identity, a matter of fact, he said it, man, in the first clip. We talking about it was going into that e-identity, and the whole country is going to be paperless and cashless. Where the fuck you feel going and replace the cash? Where you feel it going on? Where you feel the cash going to be replaced by? I'll leave you with that. Call Halayan. La Alahayanawa. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Ba'asham Rakaha Kodash. Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedom to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites, and shalom unto the very few, but faithful Akwati and much as his sisters, that listening and learning. Shalom. Hey, and wabad babal, boy, wabad babal, wabad babal.